To cry and complain about what he did dirty or what I did dirty. I was victorious. If he wants a rematch, he can get a rematch.
You were in charge of the fight. You were aggressive and trying and taking advantage of what you saw as a flaw.
You know what I'm gonna do? Because you don't ever give me a face shake. You know that? So I'm gonna go and let you talk to Victor Ortiz, all right? I'm through. They put somebody else up and give me an interview.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
You never give me a fair shake. HBO needs to fire you. You don't know shit about boxing. You ain't shit. You're not shit.
I wish I was 50 years younger and I'd kick your ass.
You won't do shit.
Here are your two fighters, ladies and gentlemen. Tomorrow night, it's all live at the MGM Grand. Money Mayweather versus Victor Ortiz.
Do you feel that disappointment that the fans felt that maybe you didn't get the best Manny Pacquiao that night?
We're not going to do that. We're not going to talk about that. You was one of the guys that believed in Pacquiao.
I did.
Okay. So now we don't want you to back out the block. And I told you before, that was easy work. So if you believe in Pacquiao, you need to go back and say, you need to sit down and do a story and say, you know what? I believe in Pacquiao, and it's his fault. It's not Mayweather's fault because Mayweather did what he always do. Be a calculated fighter, be a smart fighter, and find a way to win.
And I did that because I said that although there was a problem with his shoulder, whether it existed or not, I always said there was no... Wait. No, hold on. I said there was no problem with his legs. There was no problem with his heart.
Don't have me doing these interviews.
Oh, come on. If you're telling me to justify, I'm telling you what I said on the air, that whether it existed or not.
I'm going to ask you a question.
Okay, go ahead.
In a weigh-in, did he raise his arms high?
In the what?
In a weigh-in, was he putting his arms up?
Yes, he was.
After the fight, was he putting his arms up?
Of course. That's why I said.
When he went back to the corner, did they massage his arm? Anytime?
Didn't see that.
Okay, then. So you really believe his arm was messed up?
No, what did I say? I said whether it existed or not, but nothing was wrong with his heart, nothing was wrong with his legs, and that's to you.
I'm going to ask you a question. Do you really believe his arm was messed up?
He's all right now, right?
You don't believe it? Okay. That's good. So,
but what?
It's always an excuse.
But did I give you your credit? I gave you your credit.
Okay, I guess I beat a hurt fighter. Ladies and gentlemen,
No.
I guess I beat a hurt fighter.
No, I gave you your credit. And that's what you wanted, right? That was what that fight was about.
I don't want my credit. I don't have to. Because I told you and the rest of the critics, he's a hell of a fighter. I don't take that away from him. Somebody gonna have to dethrone me. I proved that I'm the best.
That's what I'm here to do.
I'm saying, that's what you're here to try to do. That's what that's what you're here to, no disrespect, but that's what you're here to try to do. Because 40 have tried, and all 40 had a game plan. And some say, and out of the 40, some say, oh, I hit hard, or I'm super strong, or I'm fast.
Floyd, I want to ask you about that. Right now, you are the biggest star in boxing. How did it feel like in the year 2000 when he was considered the best pound-for-pound fighter in the world? He just beat Oscar, and he was #1 pound for pound. How did you feel then?
I'm gonna be honest. I don't read magazines. I don't read books. I don't look at that because I know.
Floyd, I want to say one thing though. You do read a little bit. You do know a little bit. When you first was coming up, I came to the locker room and said, hope you have a good fight and all that stuff. What was those words you said to me?
I'm saying, but I remember. You know what?
What was those words you said to me?
Saying,
you said that I think you're a great fighter and I want to be just like you when I get up in the ranks.
Well, I said
to you, you're already there. You look good.
Shane,
already.
guess what? Shane. Guess what, Shane? I never wanted to be like no fighter. Okay. I want to be the first Floyd Mayweather. But like I said before, you're going to have to make me respect your fighting skills.
I will.
You're going to have to.
Floyd, I've heard you say this.
You're going to have to.
But I will, though.
You won't have to, though.
Okay.
You want to show me, baby.
I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you and everybody else around.
You want to show them. You don't got to show them. You got to show me.
Well,
you got to show me.
You'll find that out.
Okay.
You'll see it.
And you're going to, like I said before.
And I know you're a good fighter,
the thing,
Here it is. Great uppercut. Right hand from Ortiz. I think it's where he uses the head.
Here he comes, right here, here.
Well, look, he's doing well. A good combination. All of a sudden, what happened? He just something cracking him. And here he goes with the head. Here we go. Boom. What was that all about?
He was frustrated, Wayne. 2 misses. 2 bad misses.
He missed shots.
And now here he goes. Here it is.
Referee said box.
Box on. He took the side.
Did he say box?
Yes.
Did he say box? He didn't. I thought that the referee didn't tell him the box.
He did not.
The referee did not tell him the box.
Wayne, I made the point at the very beginning of the fight to ask you about Joe Cortez.
The referee was looking the other way.
He was.
Look, look.
He still hasn't seen it.
He didn't even see it. He was looking the other way. He didn't say box or anything.
I had that premonition.
The referees, look at the referee. They're saying sorry to each other. The referee should say box. Boom. Left hook. Right hand behind it. Fight over. Joe Cortez should have been in there.
We welcome into Sports Center the former #1 pound-for-pound fighter in the world, Floyd Mayweather. Floyd, welcome back. We've missed you, Floyd.
hey, how you doing? I'm not no former #1 pound-for-pound fighter. I'm just saying I'm the best fighter in the sport of boxing. No one has dethroned me, so how am I not pound-for-pound the best fighter in the world? You tell me.
Because you retired?
But have I ever been beat?
But what happens is you informed Ring Magazine
Well,
you were
once again,
retiring as welterweight champion.
I already forgot who I'm talking to. I'm talking to Brian Kinney, a guy who's never laced up gloves a day in his life, who don't know nothing about boxing.
Well, it's good to have you back in top form already. You retired. What, Floyd, you want to be a champion emeritus forever? You walked away. You actually retired.
We know you don't know nothing about boxing. Finish going.
Floyd, why come back now?
Why not? Why not? The sport needs the cash cow back, you know. We already know what I can generate. We already know what I can do in the sport, and we already know who's the face of boxing.
You waited over a year to come back.
And I've been gone from the sport, and what these fighters done since I've been gone, together in pay-per-view, out of all the fighters, haven't topped what I've done in 2 fights.
The pay-per-view has been pretty good for Manny Pacquiao fights lately, Floyd.
They still haven't topped what I've done in 2 fights.
Well, one was with Oscar De La Hoya, who was the cash king.
I'm the cash cow, please.
Not compared to Oscar De La Hoya. Have you drawn as much as Oscar De La Hoya in pay-per-view, Floyd?
De La Hoya been on pay-per-view 1,000 times. It took me 2 times, 3.5 million homes. Me, Floyd Mayweather.
No, with Oscar De La Hoya, though.
Oscar De La Hoya didn't do nothing. Did he win?
It was a split decision loss, as a matter of fact.
Come on, man.
But it was with him.
Once again, like I said before, once again, we're talking to Brian Kinney, a man of many traits, a master of nothing.